And today, I was thinking on how we always talk about you should start. We always talk about you should start, or you always hear about you should always start. It's not from the internet, it's from maybe wherever. Thinking about it, I don't think starting is the problem. Because starting, yes, you can start, but I don't think starting is really the problem. You can start, but the most important one, and the one I'm experiencing right now, is once you've started, how do you stop yourself from quitting? Because you can start a lot of things. You've started a lot of things way before. I don't think starting is really the problem. No one really talks about this. Yes, you can start and you've started a lot of things way before, but also what's common in that is that there's a point where you quit and you started something else again, or you restarted what you were currently doing. So yes, you can start, but another thing is, once you've started, how can you keep yourself from quitting? That's another thing that we don't really talk about, and we don't think about that one. Because you can start something, maybe for some time you start realizing that, hey,
it ain't gonna, it ain't gonna work.
You're not seeing results. Yes, starting, you started. Everyone has been lecturing you about starting. They've been in your ear telling you to start, but okay, now you've started. How do you keep yourself from quitting? How do you keep yourself from giving up and restarting or starting something new? Sometimes you do something, you do something for like 3 months or maybe 6 months, and in that 3-6 months you don't see results. Like, this doesn't work, you quit and you start something else. Imagine now, from that 3-6 months, there's no way that you didn't learn something. There's no way that you didn't get a certain skill from whatever you were doing right here until this point. There's no way. So you're telling me, from all the information you learned and the things you know currently right now, you're gonna quit this, you're gonna start something else again? When you start, you have to be in a point where it'll get to a point where now this is boring now. And when it gets boring, or it gets to a point where you feel like you're not getting the results that you want from this thing, you quit and you start something again. Maybe quitting this one is also a good idea. Maybe it's not for you, who knows? But if it's something that really wanted to do and you've been doing it for so long, or maybe you already started doing it and then you're just gonna stop and quit and start something else. And obviously this happens. It's something that's obviously going to happen for as long as, I don't know. But to start and also stay in it and also be consistent in it, it's like content. Yes, you can start content, but it gets to a point where now, yes, you started and now it's boring. You end up giving up along the process, or you end up quitting. So now, it's not only about starting, it's about how can you start and also stay in this thing. Because starting is a topic on its own, but also staying in the process, being consistent, constantly showing up, regardless of how you feel, regardless of the views, regardless of anything. Now it's about starting and staying consistent and showing up consistently. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say for today, man. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you on the next one. Peace.